Hey y'all, welcome back. It's been a long time. It's been maybe a month and a half since my last video and since I posted. I've just been really busy, been on vacation twice, got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm back. Things are settling, so we should be set. Today I'm going to be talking about my final thoughts and my final review of the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collection. They released this at the end of May, and I've had, looks like, a lot of time to get used to these products, to understand them, and get to know them better, just so I can let you know my final thoughts. So with this, I will be showing you footage of me, like I recorded parts of my days applying these products to my face, just so you can see what they look like on camera after my first impression. Like, I just want you to know I've gotten a little better at using it, so there's that. And then throughout these clips, this video footage that I'm showing you, I'm inserting different photos where I've worn these Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time products, just so there's a good overall encompassing view of my looks. So the first product I'm going in with is the Marceline Cream Blush. This is a cream blush, and I got this information from the website after they updated it finally about the Adventure Time collection. So this blush is a cream blush that gives a dewy tint to the cheeks. The shade itself, it's a black that then turns into a fuchsia. Now this blush was very challenging to work with, but I enjoyed the process because it is a very beautiful shade. Like, it turns to a fuchsia. It's stunning. Like, I don't think I've ever had a fuchsia blush, but it was very pretty. And it's lovely. It's just very difficult to work with, especially as someone who has never used a black to fuchsia blush or like a pH adjusting blush. I actually don't know if this is a pH adjusting blush, but this is what the packaging looks like. Its net weight is 0.5 grams or 0.18 ounces. Now the shelf life on this package, like the carton, and then also on the actual cream blush, it says it's a 12-month shelf life, but on the website that I looked at recently, the Lethal Cosmetics website, it actually says it has a 10-month shelf life, so I'm not sure which is which, but either way, it's made in the PRC. Now, as you could tell, like, the blush definitely changed. It either warmed up with my skin or, I don't know, adjusted to the lighting, but I was very curious at like what made it turn this bright fuchsia, so I looked it up, and the ingredients that the Marceline cream blush contains is the CI 45410 pigment, which is also known as red number 27. It is a synthetic red pigment and dye. It starts as a powder, so the actual ingredient is a powder, and the powder is a red to dark reddish brown color. But once it's mixed in with other ingredients like emollients and whatnot, it then becomes a fluorescent based dye, or it is a fluorescent based dye, the actual ingredient itself, when it's mixed with like gels and creams and liquids. So what it means to be a fluorescent base dye, or to be fluorescent, especially for this cosmetic ingredient, is that when it gets exposed to light, it turns that bright fuchsia. So, like, for me, it looked fine in my room, in my light, but then I drove to work, and I guess the color adjusted to the 6:30, 7 a.m. lighting, like the natural light, and like it just looks so bright and crazy. And the lights in where I work are just like not the best, or like it just made it look insane. So yeah. Um, what else? The CI 45410 is a cosmetic colorant, and it can also become a pH sensitive. There is, also a pH sensitive dye version. This product also contains the cosmetic ingredient 77499, which are iron oxides. The iron oxides are black mineral dye. It's a coloring agent, and yeah, And then on their Lethal Cosmetics website, for the instructions on how to use this product, they say to use a small amount and work your way up to get a feel for how the color develops. So this product, really, you need to have enough time to like see how it'll settle into your skin. The next product that we are using is the Princess Bubblegum Lip Balm. So a little bit about this Princess Bubblegum Lip Balm. It's a sheer pH activated pink lip balm with iridescent multi-chrome flakes. The application tips that I saw on the website that they updated with is to just have clean lips. And I believe I said that in one of my videos, my first impressions video about this product. It's just for you to have clean, dry lips. Don't have any product on your lips, because then it just messes up with the formula. Things don't interact well with it. That is what the carton looks like. And this is what my bullet looks like now. I don't know if you could see it very well, but the Princess Bubblegum like artwork kind of rubbed off. It kind of sucks because it was really cute, but yeah, it rubbed off, I guess, because this is the one I've used the most. So yeah, my oily fingers just gets that way with the heat and all that. The ingredients in here are very emollient, and they hydrate your skin, or hydrate your lip skin, sorry. And when it comes to that pH activated formula, it uses the same ingredient in the Marceline Cream Blush. So the cosmetic ingredient 45410, that's what's causing it to become pH adjusting. I didn't really notice it become like pH adjusting on my skin personally. I feel like specifically, I'm not wearing it today, sorry. I was just trying to remember my experience with this. With this specific lip balm, the Princess Bubblegum one, I feel like I could kind of feel the multi-chrome flakes in it, like just ever so slightly. So if you have like an issue with like feeling grittiness or like feeling some type of texture other than your lips on your lips, then maybe this won't be for you. But either way, it was very beautiful, moisturizing, hydrating. I loved it. And yeah, so okay, so these are my other looks. So in this one, I am wearing the Princess Bubblegum blush. Yes, and I'll show you, I think, in two different lightings. Yeah, the Princess Bubblegum blush. That's what it looks like on my golden skin. In this one, I believe I am yet again wearing the Princess Bubblegum shade. Listen, my makeup doesn't always look its best, okay? Sometimes a girl just gotta get ready and it doesn't look great. So that is what the Princess Bubblegum looks like on another day. And in this one, I'm actually wearing the Marceline Cream Blush. Yeah, you can kind of see how bright it is on the skin. This was the only angle I got that day. I don't know if I have another photo in this video, but it's very bright. I went thrift store shopping, and I looked at myself in the mirror a few times out there, and I was like, that's really bright. Very bright. I should have just stopped applying it, but you live and you learn. Here, one of my favorite looks. This one is the Flame Princess blush. It's very orangey looking. Clearly, I love that shade on me, those tones on me. And mind you, I forgot to mention, but in this video, this is literally like the timeline. So like that first video clip that you saw was my very first time using it again, like actually starting, and that was like back in June. And then all throughout these photos, I'm showing you these pictures, and they were taken through different days over the course of a month and a half or 2 months. So, but it's literally in the exact order that I did everything. And in this one, I feel like I used the Marceline Cream Blush. I feel like I did, because it just doesn't look Like, it looks slightly not great on my skin, but I feel like I did a much lighter hand this day, so I believe it was the Marceline cream blush. And this is it in a different lighting. That's not what the Princess Bubblegum blush looks like on me. Here I'm using the Flame Princess powder blush, which we will talk about in a minute. It's such a beautiful shade. In this one, I believe I also used the Marceline cream blush. I don't know. Sometimes the Marceline cream blush and the Princess Bubblegum blush look the same. I don't know, guys, but I'm just showing you it. Okay, here we are. Next clip. So this one, I am using the Marceline lip balm. The website states that it is a sheer black lip balm with red magnetic shimmer. This is also the one I am wearing today. I just touched it up so it looks at its best, probably. Beautiful. It's a same formula essentially as the Princess Bubblegum lip balm, just doesn't have that pH adjusting ingredient in it. Either way, both of these lip balms are 15 USD, vegan, no animal testing, dermatologically tested, carbon neutral, child labor free, and certified halal. 12-month shelf life, made in the PRC. Now this lip balm specifically only has 9 ingredients. I believe the Princess Bubblegum had a little more. The Princess Bubblegum blush, it is a cream to powder formula. This is actually a new formulation for Lethal Cosmetics, so this is their first time they ever did it. The cream to powder formula has a squishable texture of cream to powder, and then the blush melts into the skin like a cream, but then sets flawlessly like a powder. The Princess Bubblegum shade has a 12-month shelf life, made in the PRC. This is what the blush looks like. It's very beautiful, very creamy. So it looks like on my finger. And then I already swatched it because I'm refilming because I didn't like my first take. And then I'm going to just apply it here. It's such a beautiful formula. Like, they did it very well. Stunning. And then show you one more time the texture. It kind of reminds me of the Nabla formula. It's very beautiful though. I love it. What else about the blush? Nothing much else. I mean, it's just a very beautiful bubblegum pink shade. 0.5 grams, 0.18 ounces, 12-month shelf life, like I said. It's a stunning, stunning shade. But yeah, just like I like the idea of taking you through the process of how I apply it in different ways, and that is what it looks like. This was me back from vacation, so my face does not match my neck at all, and it was just, what a terrible, terrible thing. Now in this one, I am actually applying the Princess Bubblegum lip balm again. I have not much else to say. It was still beautiful. I do think the reason why I use the Princess Bubblegum one more, the lip balm more, is because it's just a sheer shade. And I feel like with the Marceline lip balm, I feel like I have to have the right look, or maybe nothing contrasting really. But yeah, still beautiful. I really like those lip balms though, so we'll rank them. Okay, now here we are. Back to the blush. Here I am using the Flame Princess blush. This is probably my favorite one in the collection ever. Like, it's stunning, it's beautiful. In this clip I'm putting way more on than I need to, but this is what it looks like. Now in this one, I hope you can see, this one has more of a sheen to it, like as in moisture, I guess, than the Princess Bubblegum one did. So that's really interesting to me. And I just feel like the reason for that is because I've used this a lot more. So this one's had a lot more like brush use and, like, kind of different contact with products, different product contact. So it has like more of a creamy texture compared to this one, although it has been used as well. But I think with brands, it's just much easier for them to formulate a cream orange or anything orange related. But I'll apply it for you. It's such a beautiful formula. Like, Stunning, beautiful. Looks like, and then I already applied it here, but I'll apply it again. There. Stunning. It's a beautiful formula. Like I said, it's squishable. It's cream to powder. It sets down. Most of the time in my looks, I usually have a very dewy base on because that's just my preference. So sometimes the blush will just look dewy, but it does actually set down based on how you use the blush, you know. And this is one of my favorite parts. Like I loved using the Flame Princess blush as a lip product. Stunning. It gave a soft matte look, like a blurred look. It was so beautiful. I don't think I tried it with the Princess Bubblegum blush though. Maybe I should one day, but it's stunning. Like, to be honest, the Flame Princess blush gave me so much more like um inspiration for some reason. Maybe I'm just so drawn to like orange shades, or I feel like I can work with it better. But of course I'll still continue using these products and like maybe give you updates, but yeah, it's very beautiful. Very pigmented. The cream blush is very pigmented, and then the cream to powder blush is very pigmented as well. And overall, this collection was good. Yeah, I think I'll rank these towards the end of this video. I do have more to talk about because that is not the only things I got. I did purchase like the utilities, like the accessories for him. So we'll get to that in a minute. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful look. I did good. Sorry to toot my own horn, you guys. And that is the end of it. Hey you guys, I am filming this on a different day, the rest of this video on a different day, because I have poor time management skills. And even though I said things are starting to slow down, things actually got busier. So, you know, life is life. So, believe the last part I filmed was, I think I said, we'll rank these, but at a later point in the video, which we will. But before we get to the ranking, I do just want to talk about the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collection as a whole, but from the viewpoint of an Adventure Time fan first and foremost. So, um, the Lethal Cosmetics Adventure Time collection was their biggest collection that they've ever released, which props to them. That was, I mean, it was a beautiful collection. But of course, there are things just based on my preference that I didn't like. Like for instance, the eyeshadow palette. I didn't purchase it because one, it's too big, and the shades are not for me. They're not for how I like to wear my eyeshadow. Pastels aren't really my type of eyeshadow colors. So on that note, the probably the biggest letdown might have been just the eyeshadow palette. I think everything else in the collection is still great. But I would think I was hoping for a little more, hoping for something that I could, I don't know, interact with more. For as an Adventure Time fan, my viewpoint is that the palette should have been broken up um, into the main characters. So they could have broken up the Candy Kingdom eyeshadow palette, and instead of just making one big eyeshadow palette full of pastel colors, they could have slimmed it down to like, I don't know, a 6 to 10 pan. No, that's a range, I understand, but like a 6 to 10 pan palette, and like called it Princess Bubblegum, because she is one of the main characters of Adventure Time. Same thing could be said for the other characters, the other main characters. We have Finn, the human, Jake the dog, Marceline the vampire queen, Princess Bubblegum, and Ice King. I think those are the 5 main characters that show up the most throughout the series. And then, like, obviously, some episodes do have like one specific character being the main focus, right? But overall, it's those 5 characters. And I think, I think it would have been great to see 5 different eyeshadow palettes on a smaller scale, and you know, just kind of naming the shades based off of the main character, and like coming up with shades that could go well with it or maybe not go well with it, you know? But it just would have been great to see, because like I was doing really, really good research. So for the Finn palette, for like each of these palettes, like Finn, Jake, Marceline, Princess Bubblegum, and Ice King, I chose up to 10 different like name characters. So like for Finn, I put Billy, Martin, Susan Strong, Minerva, Grassfin, The Vault. For Jake, I put Tiffany, Prismo, Pups, Lady. For Marceline, I put Simon, Bonnabelle, Hambo, Hunson aBeDvEnTuRe. For Princess Bubblegum, I didn't really say a lot. I think I just said, well, I did choose a few shades that they had already named and picked from the Candy Kingdom palette. And I just said they could have just slimmed it down to like 10 pans, or 10 shades. And then for Ice King, obviously the princesses, any of them, all of them, just name the shade princesses. Betty was important, Gunter, Wizard City, stuff like that. And also there's other themes in Adventure Time that I think Lethal Cosmetics could have hit on, like especially the four elementals, which the four elementals are a big part in the series, especially like in the later seasons, before they stopped making the show. Yeah, and the four elementals are candy, fire, ice, and slime. And I said, for me personally, that those could have been lip balms. Like, wouldn't that have been beautiful to see a slime green lip balm? Like, stunning. So, but I mean, we still have lovely lip balms from the collection, so I'm not knocking it. I just, if we're nitpicking, which I certainly am nitpicking, these are my thoughts, okay? And then there are other parts of the collection that could have been expanded, like, the eye products or the lip products. But they could have expanded a few of those products a little more and included other characters from the show, such as Lich, because Lich is like probably the main enemy other than Ice King. He's just like he's a neutral guy. He's always he's like an annoying brother or annoying dad, but he's never truly anyone's enemy. But Lich is a big enemy. I think Cosmic Owl is kind of important to the show in a way. Maja the Sky Witch is definitely important to the show, especially towards the later seasons when it comes to the four elementals. Fiona and Cake, which is a spin-off of Finn and Jake. King of Ooh is a good one. Obviously, Land of Ooh needs to have a king, supposedly. But yeah, I just think there could have been more to be done with the eyeshadow palettes in particular. But that's just my honest opinion as an Adventure Time lover and admirer. But yeah, so now let's get into the rankings, shall we? So when I rank this, I am ranking it based off of my utilization factor, how many times I've used it, and the feelings I get from using it. All right. So first in the ranking will be the utilities that I purchased. So I bought the BMO pocket mirror. I bought two BMO pocket mirrors. This is what a BMO pocket mirror looks like. It has that thing. I don't know what that's called. I forgot what it's called. And then it has a standard mirror and a magnified mirror. I love this thing. I took it traveling with me. It's definitely dirtied. It has sparkles on it, beat up. Not beat up as in like any damage. It's just been well loved and well used. So always handy. I love utility things. Along with utilities, the Jake the dog little utility bag. I took this traveling with me as well. Um, Very spacious, very lovely. I actually didn't get it as dirty as I thought I would. I guess I care about this thing a lot, you know? I mean, what's not to care? It's a cute dog. So, yeah, definitely this one. The utilities are definitely my number one in the ranking. Let me just stick them in here. Um, Second in line would be the Flame Princess powder blush. Flame Princess. Now, if you didn't realize from my previous clips how much I loved this blush and how it made me feel. But yeah, so this is number 2. I love this blush. It gave me the feelings. It gave me inspiration. I love the way I look. It's stunning. I mean, orange I think suits me pretty well. Like it made me have really good feelings about myself. So this one's second. Third, I will have to say, surprisingly, I really, really like the Marceline lip balm. It's not as well used as the Princess Bubblegum lip balm, but whenever I wore the shade, I just thought, wow, it's so stunning. It's beautiful. Swatch it here for you. It is more of like a candy apple red, so I can't wear this with certain eye looks or like certain blushes. I feel like I have to be really specific, so that's probably why it's ranked third. Um, but it's still stunning. I love it. It's very moisturizing, beautiful, and the whole bullet itself, like it's pretty. And I love Marceline, so. But yeah, anytime I wore this shade, I was like, wow, I actually like this shade on me. But whenever I paired it with other color cosmetics, I was like, oh, maybe not that color. So that's third. Okay, fourth will probably be the Princess Bubblegum lip balm. But yeah, I mean, this is still a beautiful color. That's what the bullet looks like. It's got little glitter specks in there, and this is the shade. Now this one's a little more sheer, and supposedly it's pH activated. Yeah, it's still a really pretty lip balm. This just didn't give me this just felt like a clear lip balm. It didn't give me any feelings that the um Marceline lip balm did, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful lip balm. Same factors exist for this one as the Marceline lip balm. Moisturizing, nourishing. My lips felt hydrated, felt smooth, so it was great. Okay, then it comes down to the last two products that I purchased, and this is a little tricky. I might just rank them on the same line. So fifth place, I think. Next two blushes, the Princess Bubblegum powder blush and the Marceline cream blush. Now I will say these two, although I did use pretty well, um, these blushes I think just don't suit me at this moment, because the Princess Bubblegum blush is a bubblegum blush. Like, I think when I'm at my tannest, which is kind of right now, honestly, I don't think it suits me. I don't think this color suits me very well. It's very bright. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you could see it. Um, but yeah, it's just a very bright color. And I think, in the winter months when I'm at my palest, I think the shade would look beautiful. So I'm not knocking it, but I think at the moment, I won't be reaching for the Princess Bubblegum blush a lot. So, yes, still lovely. Great formula and all. And then the Marceline Cream Blush. So this blush, it's just a little time consuming. That's all. Um, I think you just need time to see how the color changes on you, and you need time. So if you have time constraints, this blush isn't gonna be for you. Because you gotta kind of see how the color will adjust. And although it's a black to fuchsia blush, it turns a very, very bright shade. Fuchsia is a bright shade, so yeah, but um it's just a little more challenging to work with. So yeah, I do still like this formula, the cream blush formula. It's beautiful. A little goes a long way. And I think I like the Marceline cream blush shade, the black to fuchsia shade, more than I do the Princess Bubblegum shade in general. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Adventure Time collection, all the products that I purchased, and then my other random thoughts about the collection. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.